Hey friends, it's Thursday. I'm gonna start out by saying I have absolutely no time, shouldn't even be making this video because I have so much homework to do, but I didn't want to go this week without making a video, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. Our theme this week is to talk about our favorite time of year. Honestly, I think last December I gave everyone the correct impression that my favorite time of year is Christmas. I love the food, I love the time with family, I love how you're so crazy busy trying to fit everybody you love into your life, and it's just amazing that you have so many people that you love and that you need to see in order to feel like you have a complete Christmas. Not to mention the fact that it just feels like anything is possible at Christmas. Everybody is feeling so loving and caring and charitable. I really feel like you could change the world if you just channel all that love. And Christmas channels all that love. So as much as I love my birthday, and I love Thanksgiving, and I love Canada Day, and I love spring, I really love Christmas more because I feel like if the world's going to change for the better, that's the time it's going to happen. Our challenge this week is to read the first post that we can find on Four Houses. Mine was from December 19th, 2004, and it's actually really long, so I think I'm going to throw something on top of my face here so you don't have to see me reading the whole thing. Mary woke up very excited, and quite early for her considering it was before noon. She was happy because today she was going shopping. Mary loved to shop. She considered it an art form, one she had mastered at the tender age of 3. She threw aside her silk green sheets and ran to the window. Upon opening the curtain, she saw a beautiful day outside awaiting her. She went over to her closet and picked out her favorite outfit. Long black boots that went to her knees, a black shirt, which I'm pretty sure I meant skirt but misspelled, and a pale green long sleeve shirt with a V-neck. Everyone told her she was too young for boots like that, especially when they noticed the thin 3-inch heels, but she didn't care. She thought they were great. Mary walked down the long corridors of her house, occasionally stopping for small talk with portraits of her ancestors. When she finally got to the dining table, her parents had already begun brunch. The 3 ate in silence until they were all nearly done. Her mother asked her what her plans were for the day, and Mary told her about her trip to Diagon Alley. "You shouldn't leave your shopping to the last minute like this, you know," her mother scolded. "I told you to get everything you needed when we were there next week." I'm sure I meant last week, but whatever. "I'm afraid your father and I have plans for the day, so you must go alone." Mary simply rolled her eyes. The whole reason she had left her shopping today was so that she could go without them. After leaving the table, Mary headed to the drawing room where the main fireplace was. She threw some flue powder into the fireplace. She then stepped into the emerald green flames and said, "Diagon Alley." First thing on Mary's to-do list was to get new robes. She entered Madame Melkin's robes for all occasions and was fitted. She got 3 sets of school robes, 1 set of green robes, and 1 set of midnight blue robes, just for the heck of it. And then another set of green dress robes, because you never know when you're going to need them. Mary had them all bundled up and shrunk so that she could carry them in her pocket and left the shop. Next was her school books. For these Mary went to Flourish and Blots. She quickly found all she needed and went to the other sections pursuing other reading material. Mary loved to read, always had. You could almost say that Mary used reading as an escape. She found that when she had a great book, all of her problems just melted away. Suddenly, the girl in front of her turned around and accidentally pushed her down. The girl simply stared for a minute before beginning to compose herself. She then apologized and introduced herself as Jasmine Anderson. The two were picking up all the books that had fallen when Mary responded, "It's okay, I'm fine. I'm Mary Evans, 3rd year Slytherin." She then shifted all of her books into one arm and extended her hand, hoping that Jasmine wouldn't regret talking to her because she was a Slytherin. That was a problem that Mary had had for the past 2 years. she had trouble finding people who would talk to her outside of her own house. A wee bit different from the Mary that you guys know from more recent times. What you really need to understand about that time was there were very, very few Slytherins on the site, and absolutely none of them were in Mary's age group. So if she wanted to make friends, she had to play nice. My silver lining of the entire bloody week is Ryan Sealer's song Cannonball Coming, because I just have fallen in love with it. And I won't take this all for granted, because this too shall pass. If any of you haven't checked out Ryan Sealer's new album, Into the Wind, yet, I strongly suggest that you do, because you are honestly missing out. It is amazing. My silver lining of the day is that while I have to read this book for my politics course, it was really, really garbled at the beginning, and it was really difficult to understand because there were a whole bunch of words in there just gumming up the works, making it really convoluted. But I had to take a break from it for about 2 weeks because I had other schoolwork to do. Like I told you guys last week, I was at school every single day doing another course. So today I went back to reading Prisons of Poverty, and it actually makes sense. I don't know why it makes sense now, and it didn't a few weeks ago. Maybe I'm in a better headspace, or maybe I've been studying politics more, so I understand it better. I don't know why, but it makes more sense, and I am so glad of that because it's going to make reading it a whole lot easier. It's going to make writing a book review on it a heck of a lot more enjoyable, so I'm just really, really glad that this book is making sense. Now I really have to go, but Andy, I'll see you tomorrow.